Once upon a time, in a sunny garden, there lived a little tomato plant. The plant loved soaking up the warm rays of the sun and drinking in the fresh rain. As it grew bigger and bigger, it started to notice all the other plants around it. Some of them had beautiful flowers, some of them had huge leaves, and some of them even had tasty-looking fruits growing on them. But the little tomato plant just had small, green tomatoes that nobody seemed interested in. Feeling a little bit down about itself, the little tomato plant decided to hide under its leaves and wait for better days. But as it rested, it heard some rustling nearby. Curiously, it peeked over its leaf to see a group of small children heading towards it. They were picking all the ripe fruits from the plants around it, and the tomato plant knew that its turn was coming soon. The children reached the little tomato plant and started to look for something tasty to pick. But to their surprise, the tomato plant spoke up. "Please don't pick me," it said. "I may not look like much right now, but I promise that I will be the tastiest tomato you've ever had if you give me some time." The children were amazed. They had never heard a plant talk before. But they decided to give the little tomato plant a chance. Smiling, they watered it and took care of it as it grew, and soon the little tomato plant became a big, beautiful tomato vine. Finally, the day arrived when the first ripe tomato appeared. The children were so excited to try it that they picked it off and took a big, juicy bite. And indeed, the little tomato plant was right, it was the tastiest tomato they had ever tried. They thanked the tomato plant for its honesty and promised to take care of it forever. From that day on, the little tomato plant became a beloved part of the garden. And even though it may not have had the showiest flowers or the biggest leaves, it knew that it had something special to offer, the sweetest, juiciest, and most flavorful tomatoes around.